Double A forever. The crowd at the beach went silent as Adeyemi dropped to one knee. The waves whispered against the shore, soft and steady, as if the ocean itself paused to watch. Fairy lights glowed around them, dancing with the wind. Abebi stood frozen, one hand over her mouth, her eyes wide with shock and joy. "Abebi," Adeyemi said, his voice trembling. "You are my peace, my heartbeat, my reason. Marry me, and let's write our forever together." Gasps rippled through the small crowd of friends standing behind them. Someone screamed, "Say yes," and laughter followed, mixing with the sound of the sea. Abebi couldn't hold back the tears. She nodded over and over, her voice lost to emotion. "Yes, Adeyemi. Yes." The crowd erupted into cheers. He slipped a diamond ring onto her finger, it caught the light and threw it back like fire. Then he pulled her into his arms. Around them, the sky glowed orange and purple, the last light of sunset wrapping them in gold. The moment looked like something from a dream, a story people would tell again and again. The beach proposal. The ring that cost millions. The love that felt perfect. And for a while, it truly was. The wedding that followed stopped Lagos for a day. Luxury cars filled the streets. The best designer in the country made Abebi's gown, pure white silk, flowing like water when she walked. Cameras flashed as she entered the hall on her father's arm, and even the air seemed to hold its breath. Adeyemi couldn't take his eyes off her. When the pastor said, "You may kiss your bride," the hall exploded with applause. People whispered, "That's the double A couple. The golden pair." Even after the wedding, their pictures trended for weeks. Everyone wanted a love like theirs. 3 months later, Abebi was pregnant. Adeyemi's joy had no limits. He'd hold her belly every night, speaking to the baby in a voice full of pride. "My son," he'd whisper, smiling. Strong like his father. Abebi would laugh softly. "And beautiful like his mother." He'd shake his head with a grin. "We both know it's a boy." She didn't argue. Love made her gentle. She left her job at the British school, just as Adeyemi wanted. "You've done enough," he told her, buying her gifts, spoiling her with kindness. "Now let me take care of you." Every day, he made her feel cherished, flowers by her bed, surprise dinners, even a gold necklace on her birthday. It was the kind of love that made people believe marriage was heaven on earth. Until that day at the hospital. The ultrasound room was quiet except for the steady hum of the air conditioner. Abebi lay on the examination bed, her hand clasped tightly in Adeyemi's. The doctor smiled kindly as he moved the probe across her belly. "So," Adeyemi said eagerly, "what's the good news, doctor?" "It's a boy, right?" The doctor glanced at the screen. He adjusted the monitor, squinted, and then smiled. "Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Adeyemi. You're having a baby girl." The joy on Adeyemi's face vanished like a blown-out candle. "A girl?" he asked quietly, his smile fading. "No, doctor." "Check again." The doctor looked puzzled. "Sir, I've checked twice. It's a healthy baby girl." Adeyemi's jaw tightened. "Impossible. You must be wrong." Abebi's heart thumped hard. She turned to him. "Adeyemi, it doesn't matter." He pulled his hand from hers. "You don't understand." The doctor tried to speak, but Adeyemi was already standing. "Do another test. This machine must be faulty." "Sir," the doctor said gently, "it's not faulty. You're having a girl." Abebi watched her husband, the man who once cried when he proposed to her, now standing stiff and silent, his eyes cold, his pride wounded. The silence in that room was louder than thunder. On the drive home, he didn't speak. Lagos traffic roared, horns blaring, hawkers knocking on windows, but inside the car, everything felt dead. Abebi's eyes burned with unshed tears. When they got home, Adeyemi went straight to the bedroom, loosened his tie, and sat on the edge of the bed. "You're angry," she whispered from the doorway. He didn't look at her. "I'm disappointed." "Because it's a girl?" He sighed, rubbing his forehead. "I just wanted a son." Abebi felt her throat tighten. "Adeyemi, she's still our child." He looked up, eyes distant. "You won't understand." Something inside her broke then, something small, quiet, but deep. The love that had once felt like sunrise now felt like dusk. And for the first time since their wedding, Abebi looked at her husband and wondered. Was this the beginning of the end?